going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Viral Podcast. This is another installment, and I am your host, Chelcie Lynn.
Hello, and I'm your host, Paige Ginn.
And we have a wonderful program and a great broadcast ready for you guys.
Thank you for being here on this Tuesday. Hope your Tuesday's going well.
And,
comment where you're listening. Even say it out loud in your car.
Yeah. If you're not watching the YouTubes and you're just in your car, or you're at the gym or whatever, you're listening to it, just verbally out loud, just right now, just say where you're listening from. And 3, 2, 1. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you.
I do wonder where people are listening from.
Oh, I love it when we get like British rock fuckers.
Yeah. But not only that, like I love it when people are like, I listen to your podcast in my cubicle at work.
Yeah.
I listen, like the specific spot where they listen. I love that for some reason.
I would like to bring something up. Everybody remembers Fart Guy, right? You guys remember Fart Guy?
The one who slid in my DMs.
You know, the OG rock fuckers. This was many episodes ago. He slid into your DMs, wanted to know if you wanted videos of him farting. You said, yeah, I'll take a look, you know.
He did try to FaceTime me a bunch, too.
We posted his video with his permission on our Instagram. He said, just please chop out my face. So we did. And so he's on there farting. So we've mentioned this since then, that he loves to, and cool dude, very cool dude, I just want to say.
Oh, great guy.
He loves to go up on our social medias, and he'll, see the people commenting, and he'll click on their name and message them and say, hey, I'm Fart Guy.
He's kind of a comment loiterer.
Big time. He'll say, I'm Fart Guy. Do you want videos of me farting? And of course, most of the rock fuckers are like, yeah, I'll take a look, He loves people watching him fart. So I've noticed in the rock fuckers group on Facebook, lots of rock fuckers have been posting new videos of him farting. And I've got one. And I want you motherfuckers to listen to this. Are you guys ready? Is everybody listening? Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's ready?
Ready.
This is Fart Guy, and it's a new video of him farting. I hope everyone enjoys this, and here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So that's it. He said, oh, it's wet. Oh. And he was struggling with that last fart. You can't see it in the, if you're listening, you can't see it. But he was struggling with that last fart, so he had to reach around and lift a cheek, and it came out clean.
He loves using those fingers to help him out.
I love that. Like the French horn. It's like...
like he's playing an instrument.
Yeah.
Stop!
Fiddling with it. He's like...
Like you're stroking the keys to a fucking piano
or
a guitar.
Uh-huh.
I guess that is music if you think about it, in a way.
Oh, yeah. It is.
I mean, it is.
Brett calls it, what do you call it? Something
God's instrument.
Yeah.
I like that.
Born with it. Yeah.
An all-natural instrument. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it doesn't cost really any money.
It's free. I mean...
Well, you might have to buy the food.
You got to pay for the Taco Bell. But
the protein.
Yeah, you were going to do that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it fiber or protein that makes you fart?
But both.
Yeah. I wonder which one makes you fart
But
more.
I think protein.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know,
I'm not
honestly.
sure.
I'm not a dietitian.
Yeah. I used to have... I think I might have said this. I don't know. This, mayor.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was... pretty big up in his town. He would send me fart videos all the time.
Mayor.
I would show Brett and be like, dude, I didn't even know he was a mayor until I went to his profile and saw all of his signs, and then I think he's wearing suits and shit.
First off, the fact that people feel so comfortable to want to send you fart videos is fucking hilarious. And it's all men.
If you fart once, you open up a trap.
Yeah.
You almost can't get out of it because from then on, where's the fart? Thought it was going to end with a fart. You can't even post anymore.
A fucking mayor is out there having important meetings, and then as soon as he's done, he goes to his office and DMs you him farting.
And they're longer and louder than fart guys.
I wouldn't say his were farts though. It was like explosive diarrhea farts, kind of.
Huh.
He would send them on the toilet.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was
God. Okay. That's too much.
Man, they got hobbies made out of this.
Jesus Christ.
They need to come together and have a fart off.
I bet they do. I bet they do shit like that. Okay. I want to announce the rock fucker of the week.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys, haven't been listening to the last couple podcasts, every week we go on social media and we randomly pick a rock fucker of the week. Anyone who has engaged, who has commented, shared, anything of that nature, we love you. We thank you for engaging with us. We want to give you a free t-shirt. So we picked randomly Kendall Perry. We're going to reach out and get your shirt size and whatever shirt you want and your address, and we're going to send that to you.
Thank you, Kendall.
Thank you, honeys. We're going to do a couple little segments here. We are going to do a lean forward segment with Brett, but first, I want to do a letters to Penthouse. It's been a minute.
Letters to Penthouse by Chelcie.
Hilarious. Okay, I'm not going to ask you to hand me that book page because I've got my own.
Oh, yeah.
I've got my own over here. While on tour, so many people brought me brand new Letters to Penthouse books.
Yes.
And so, hell yeah. So I got my own over here.
Because they know.
They know. So beforehand, I was flipping through, and I am going to admit a lot of these are much longer. They're like 10 pages long per story. I'm not going to read a 10-page story. I may cut it off after a couple pages. I may cut it off and then next week pick up again if it's good and juicy. But I will say I was flipping through here, and I saw the word slit, and I knew this is the one I had to read.
Slit's common. It's like almost when you buy a new car and then everyone has that car.
Yes.
You hear the word slit and now you see it everywhere.
You see it everywhere. You hear it everywhere. Yes. Okay. So, is everyone ready for Letters to Penthouse? This is going to be a good one. Buckle up. Enjoy. Touch yourself. Whatever you want to do. We don't judge around here, okay? We love you. And this is Letters to Penthouse. And it is called Master of the Oral Arts. Here we go. With sincere admiration, I watched a master at work. My wife was laying naked there on the bed while her one-time boyfriend's head moved slowly up and down between her thighs, his nose brushing her pubic curls, his tongue reaching for her puffy wetness, and his chin picking up moisture that was seeping from her vagina and off those lubricated petals. Andrea, my wife of 5 years, was on her back with her panties on the floor and her dress tossed on the chair. Her knees up and her former lover's face pushed against her displayed quim. With a tenderness that demonstrated his pussy-eating skills, the talent she had first spoken about so fondly the time when I finally pressed her about Giorgio. He licked the slit between her labia. With the dedication of a true oral connoisseur. Then he slid his head forward a bit and cupped his lips over her entire vulva, sucking gently, inserting his tongue deep in her, glancing up occasionally to observe her reaction. Andrea peered between her thighs at Giorgio, the light facial hair of his mouth and chin obscured by her curly pubic mound and wet from her juices. She cooed and moaned as his tongue gave her the pleasure she'd been longing for since their relationship ended all those years ago. She pulled her knees up, shut her eyes, and put her head back, sucking in a breath. Minutes later, she looked briefly over at me, smiling. Then she closed her eyes again, savoring the feel of the mouth that for too long hadn't been on her pussy. "Isn't that the prettiest pussy you've ever seen?" I said as Giorgio went on eating my wife's pussy. "I always thought it was," Giorgio said, lifting his face from her pubic lips. Lying naked on his stomach on the hotel's king-size bed, he parted her delicate lips with 2 fingers, then ran the tip of his tongue the length of the cleave his digits held open, as if he was swabbing out the cream she was making for him.
Creamy.
I'll read that again. As if he was swabbing out the cream.
God damn.
Let me read it. As if he was swabbing out the cream she was making for him. At the top of his tongue stroke, he paused over her clit, circling the sensitive bud for a few seconds, then flattening his tongue over her nub. This might be the best one yet.
Oh my God.
Let's take this serious. Then he shook his head from side to side in a series of short, rapid movements, gently keeping contact all the time with the apex of her labia major. My wife, clearly overjoyed at having Giorgio's tongue once again washing her clit, stiffened as if she was reliving the good old days. Giorgio applied pressure to her delicate button. She bit down on her lower lip and cooed softly. "Oh, Giorgio, honey, oh yes. That's right, baby. Oh yes, just like the old days. Eat me." He smiled as he continued to pleasure her, and I knew she hadn't been sexually gratified like that since they shared a room and a bed and he ate her pussy on a regular basis during college. My tongue had just never been able to give her that kind of pleasure, and I was happy he was there on that bed with her. Giorgio removed his mouth from Andrea's pussy and licked on each side of her vulva. In the hollow of her upper leg, about 2 inches from her mound, and her puffy, perpendicular slit. It was clear that he just plain loved eating pussy, especially this one. And it was equally clear that she loved having him do it. The look on her face when the expressions of satisfaction that had been missing for so long. Each time I tried unsuccessfully to accomplish what Giorgio was doing so well now. I was sure as I watched him that I made the right decision. To look him up and invite him to pleasure Andrea like he used to give her the joy she'd been without the whole time we were married. I'd contacted him the month before, and we drove to Las Vegas to meet him. There on that bed, he tasted her sweetness. Then he reached with his tongue to the darker circle hidden down between her buns. He contradicted her hidden anus, holding her cheeks apart and swabbing in circles around it. She gasped, and cried out. I had never done any of that. It was clear that she loved having it done. Everything Giorgio did was slow and deliberate, essentially making love to my wife's labia, her vaginal opening, even her anus. What he was doing was more caressing with his tongue than my frantic, clumsy movements. I concentrated on exactly what he did, trying to take note of every move, every technique. I could tell by the look on Andrea's face and by her oohing sounds that she was glad I had talked her into calling Giorgio and inviting him to rekindle their sizzling sex. Why would I be happy to have my wife sex with... Why would I be happy to have my wife have sex with her former lover? Why, for God's sakes, why would I arrange it? Once I said it, it was crazy, but to enjoy my attempts at oral sex had made me look for answers. I thought back to the time maybe a year before when I noticed for the zillionth time that when I attempted to perform oral on Andrea, she seemed frustrated and flustered. While I was using my mouth on her, she frowned and moved abruptly, not able to get over the hump and reach sexual satisfaction. That was the night I pressed her. The night she revealed how much she liked having her pussy eaten by her old college boyfriend, Giorgio, who ate pussy like no one else she'd ever been with. She told me about their times together and how he could make her pussy sing. When he had his mouth on my pussy, she said, I forgot his faults. Ever think about Giorgio these days? I asked her as I climbed on top of her and inserted my erection. She was quiet for a minute, letting her hips push against mine as I slid in. Then she looked up at me and nodded. We talked about the good old days. She was so turned on, we ended up fucking for nearly an hour. All right, guys, and that was today's...
Damn.
Damn, that was good.
Just them good old days.
I wasn't going to read that much, but I couldn't stop because I wanted to know what was happening. But, dude, we've got like 7 or 8 more pages. I can't, that's so long. Maybe I'll finish the rest next week. Dude.
Whoa.
Great adjectives. Yeah.
Giorgio.
Dude, that's wild.
If you're looking to find your truth, Giorgio.
And what a cool dude. What a cool husband. Be like, you know what? I can't eat my wife's pussy the way it needs to be eaten. I'm calling Giorgio.
Talked her into it.
And can you imagine being Giorgio? You're just sitting there, watching ESPN.
Eating Del Taco.
And you get a Facebook message from some guy named Todd. I always say Todd a lot around here. What about Tim?
Okay.
They're like, hey, used to eat my wife's pussy. I'd like for you to do it again.
You still hungry for it?
Still hungry.
You hungry?
It's sitting right here.
Oh my God. Dude, that was wild. That was one. I think that's my favorite letters to Penthouse.
By far.
And the words, the nub.
And I know.
The nub got me. And when he said the pussy was singing.
I know. The puffy slit. Oh my God.
He liked to say swab a lot too.
Yeah.
The puffy perpendicular slit
Yes.
is, swab. And then the darker circle.
I know.
There was so many good.
If you guys are letters to Penthouse lovers, I really hope you enjoyed that one. Because I know I did. I enjoyed reading it.
Yeah.
I'll try some things.
Yeah. What is that noise? Is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the table. I'm going to scoot it back, honey.
That was the same noise the other.
Yeah. Yeah, these noises here. You guys
Wasn't
probably
Maggie.
can't hear it, but it's okay.
I
What's
don't know if I like the swab, though.
Yeah. That's a little weird saying swab because you think medical.
Yeah, you think I was thinking of a Q-tip.
You think like, let me swab this blood out. Oh, when he said her cream,
Oh, cream.
Swab the cream.
She was getting her cream ready,
I'm gonna fucking puke.
stirring it up with a ladle.
Dipping it out.
Gross.
God.
The cream.
Do
I guess I'm
you-
not the only creamy pussy around here.
True. But do you like getting tongue fucked?
No.
What about you, Maggie?
Rub and lick my clit.
It don't do nothing for me.
No.
If they enjoy it.
Stick a finger in there and lick my clit. That's what you need to do.
Unless you have a 6-inch tongue, don't be doing that.
Right.
Actually, all you need is like 3 inches, I think. The G, you'd scrape the G with the tongue. Sounds like a good idea.
Scrape.
Scrape the G with the tongue.
Brett, lean back.
Brett, touch the wall.
God.
Brett, touch the wall.
Wait, hold on. No,
It actually is your time to lean forward, so
here we go.
go ahead.
Oh.
Go.
Okay, here we go. I don't know if a lot of people know the name Roger Bannister, but he was the first guy to break the mile in under 4 minutes. A lot of experts believe that it was physically impossible to run a mile under 4 minutes. They thought you would die, and so. But once he did it, everybody else started breaking the 4 minute barrier. So it's kind of interesting, the power of the mind. One thing I've been thinking about a lot lately too is Greenland. I don't know if you've seen on the globe. It's the same size as Africa, which is kind of crazy because the size of Greenland or Africa is 14 times larger than Greenland. Another thing is the moon. I don't know if you guys we've never seen the other side of the moon, so that's pretty crazy. Saw an ancient Bible the other day. It said the Sabbath was on Saturday from the 1800s. That was pretty cool. Very interesting. Plateaus and buttes. I don't know.
Brett, lean back.
Whoa.
Go ahead and lean back. Touch the wall. Hey, great topics.
Oh my.
I thought that was great, Brett.
Thank you. Oh,
Plateaus and buttes.
Yeah.
Buttes.
you want to know about those, or should I
Whoa.
save that for next
No,
time?
no, no.
Brett, you
Teaser?
need to
Okay.
lean
Oh.
back. You need,
Lean
You
back.
get
and
60 seconds.
you need to lean back.
Time's
See,
up.
He gets warmed up on that mic and he wants to go for another 60 minutes.
Brett needs his own podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The Lean
You actually
Forward
do.
podcast. It'd just be all conspiracies and he'd be
Yep.
so fucking high. Like,
Lean forward. I would actually listen to that.
Lean forward.
Lean forward. Called Lean Forward with you and your dad.
I
God.
oh my.
love you, Dad.
Am I hearing a buzzing
And Mom.
noise?
I love
She
you,
says,
Mom.
I love you, Dad.
I don't hear one.
Everyone, shh. I hear a buzzing noise.
I hear something. It keeps going in and out.
Yep. When I talk, does it get louder?
In and out sounds good. Those animal style fries
Oh, it does not.
with extra grilled onion, and then you get those peppers, those
That
yellow.
does sound good. That does sound
We're
good.
just hungry.
Yeah, we are starving.
What are those peppers called? Pepperoncinis?
Uh-huh.
Or are those the ones in Olive Garden?
It's both. That's what that is.
Okay, what
You
are the
can
ones
slice 'em.
from? They look different.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm hearing a buzzing. It's driving me nuts.
Should I unplug that thing and plug it back in? I thought. we
Are
were
y'all
good
not
on
hearing
board.
it?
I don't
Okay.
hear
I don't
anything.
hear it.
It could
Do
be
you
the
hear it, Paige?
AC.
No.
I hear but it's not every.
Huh. Maybe they can't hear it. I don't know.
On this week's episode of Technical Difficulties.
Oh, hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it for
Hear
a
it?
split second.
You hear it, Brett?
I don't hear it anymore.
Theirs not even on. Driving me nuts.
Well, the bathroom says it's different because it feels like a fucking iceberg in there.
Well, you know me. You got to keep it at 67. No, I turned it up for you. It's on like 70. Hey, honeys, love to be cold here.
Yeah, I don't know what that noise is, but
I don't know. We're just going to roll with it, okay, guys?
I hope people can't hear it.
Fingers crossed. I mean, I can hear it clear as day, but let's go. Let's roll into the question. Hey, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey, honeys, just calling in on my lunch break here. I just wondered, do you guys ever hate the way that people say certain things? Like, I was just listening to the episode where you guys were talking about lingerie, and every time that Brett said, "Hey, Paige, don't you think that that is lingerie?" he pronounced it lingerie. Certain things like that, and library and February, or, whatever people say, it really just pisses me off to no end. Are there any words that you guys feel that way about? Let me know.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People say espresso,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
but
Greg will say almond instead of almond,
ooh,
and I want to punch a wall.
my mom says onion. You do that sometimes.
I say onion.
Sometimes.
I never knew that.
Wash the car.
Wash.
I had teachers who'd go whoosh.
A lot of older people will say battery,
Stop.
What's that?
a battery, and I know that's
Oh gosh,
battery.
that's
Battery.
bad. Battery?
battery. Also, mature,
Huh?
Temperature.
Temperature?
mature. When people say instead of mature, they'll go mature.
no.
We
God.
fucking lose
Oh, me and
it.
Maggie lose it. Mature.
Mature. You know what another weird one? I used to say realtor or realtor,
Realtor.
and now it's like realtor.
Realtor.
And then I feel like a fucking idiot saying realtor. It's like you're trying too hard, you know?
Realtor. Oh yeah, I notice all the time shit that people. Yeah.
I say of a morning and Chelsea gets pissed off.
Yeah.
Of a morning, what's that mean?
Just, I'll do it. Well, I'll say, how would I put it? God,
One
now
hell
that
of
I'm
a
talking
morning.
about it, I
I
can't.
know.
I'll do it of the morning or what?
Paige, you'll say something that you say that it doesn't drive me crazy, but it used to bother me, but I started adopting it, so I'll say it too. Instead of saying might as well, Paige says just as well.
Yeah, you just as well.
So now I started saying that, huh?
Yeah, you do say it now.
There's
you
things-
just as well.
And reading comments, there's things we say that people be like, I hate the way Chelsea says this word, or I love the way Chelsea says this word, and I don't even realize I'm saying it a certain way.
You just never can tell.
Never
Yeah,
can tell.
I
Just
say
as well.
that. You just never can tell. I say
Yeah.
that. I do have a weird little lingo.
You do. You have a lot of sayings.
I think it's from my dad, or
Mm.
I don't even, or Jerry. I don't know. Gosh, what were some other words? I swear.
I notice words. I'm a word person.
You guys say "ol," or Beth goes, "I'm gonna go get my oil changed."
Oil
Yeah.
instead of oil. Oil. Yeah.
It's all.
And you guys add a L to draw. You guys say draw.
No, Maggie says that.
Yeah.
Maggie will say. Oh gosh, what is this shit that you say?
Roll.
She'll say, "Oh, what roll are we sitting on?" Instead of row,
Ooh.
It's a roll for me.
she'll say ROLE. What roll are we sitting on? And I'll go.
And then brawls.
instead of brawl, she'll say brawl.
Oh.
Showers.
What?
I'll say
Showers.
y'all go take a shower.
Uh huh.
That's
Maggie
bad.
says a lot of weird shit
I'm
to
bad.
I had an old library. What are they called?
me. Librarian.
Library teacher. Yeah, she would say magazines.
Magazines.
Yeah.
Oh
Said,
no.
yeah. Go look at the magazines. Oh fuck that one. Me and
That one got you.
my best friend would always go magazine.
That one got you. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, honey.
I could probably talk about this
Yeah.
for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Great calling.
There's all kinds of music. There's country, rock, and pop. But good old gospel music has got more than they've got. It is the sweetest love song ever heard by modern man. If we had more gospel music, we'd have a better land. A better land.
Gary D.
All right, next question.
Love ya.
Hi, honeys. Emotional baggage here. So I've been dating my boyfriend for less than a year, and I just did a study abroad, and I came back, and he was like, hey, I just got offered a full ride scholarship to fucking Hawaii, and we live in Ohio. And I was like, okay, slay for you, but
what about us? And then he thought about it, and they like upped their scholarship from like half to like a full ride. So he's taking it, which like, yeah. Anyway, I'm absolutely heartbroken, and I have no idea like what to do with myself next, because I thought I was going to have the rest of college with this man that I love, and now he's like leaving the continental United States. Hey, thanks, girlies. Love you guys.
Oh, honeys, love you. That's tough, dude.
That's a pickle.
If it were me, I would want that person to take the scholarship. And if I were in the position that I got the scholarship, I would take it. Because I feel like if it's meant to be with someone, if it's meant to be with you guys, or if I was in that situation, if it was meant to be, it'll happen. It'll be. You know what I mean? And to miss out on something like that, I would take it if it were me.
You kind of have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to do stuff for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I agree. Like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Right.
So many people would leave and go on missions in Utah, and might be a little down for this, but, you know, it wouldn't work out all that much.
Yeah.
The girl would usually find a different boy when the guy was out serving, you know?
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I mean,
That could be their situation. I don't
yeah.
know.
Oh, that's tough. I would not want to hold someone back. If me and Greg were in college and he was like, "Hey, I got a full ride to go," I would be like, no matter how much I loved him, I'm like, man, you got to do that for you. If we're meant to be, we'll make it work. I'll move there. We'll you know, like
Long-term relationship, or what is it called? Fucking
long distance.
Yeah. Cannot think of the word.
And that is a long distance. That's not just a couple hours away, a few hours away. That's like, I get that. Most people wouldn't want to do that, but man, if it is meant to be, it'll happen. And yeah, I wouldn't want to hold anybody back from that. I wouldn't.
There's FaceTime.
You know.
Might have to.
Right.
You might have to rub one out on FaceTime every now and then, or just maybe you could transfer.
Yeah.
Can't you like transfer colleges and shit?
You can. I mean, that's if him or you are not willing to do that, then I think that's a sign of, like, you know, I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because if you're like, oh no, this is my person, I'm spending the rest of my life with you, I'm coming with you, and he's like, I want you to come with me.
Mm-hmm.
People do that all the time.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe that could be an option, because that would be so hard, you know? You're, like, still together, but you know something's coming up, and it would make me anxious as fuck.
Yeah, that's tough. Damn, honeys.
Gosh.
Might be making a couple trips to Hawaii.
I would struggle. I don't think I could do a long-distance relationship.
That's a long. That's not even regular long.
And how long are scholarships usually for? A couple years? What did
I
she
mean,
say?
they're already in college, so it's at least a couple years.
And you're so young.
Yeah.
Hawaii Community College she could go to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love you, honeys. I hope it works out.
Yeah.
It will. No. It will work out.
Yeah, it will work out exactly how it's supposed to work out.
Right. Thank you for calling in and trusting us with your vent.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, honeys. So just a quick thought. I was listening to, I think it was episode 40, and we were talking about that Mormon chick's butthole that only likes anal, and Paige said something like, oh, gosh, I've seen buttholes like that. So it made me think.
Uh-oh.
Little Wi-Fi.
Oh,
issue.
really?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's
Check.
turn off.
I was trying to do some research on colleges in Hawaii.
Let's turn off Wi-Fi
Damn.
on our phones. Hey, honeys.
Hey, honeys.
Told y'all I had Wi-Fi issues. We haven't gotten that
That
the
satellite.
the satellite we need yet.
The tin roof.
Because apparently we have a metal roof, and apparently it's like the last owners were like, yeah, you guys are not going to get service out here, cell service, Wi-Fi service. And I said,
Great, because we're going to have a podcast.
yeah. So Greg ordered a satellite. So is it working?
Mm-mm.
Cool.
Wi-Fi is such a trip.
What about now?
We like depend on this shit.
Keep trying.
Are you actually going in your settings and
Yeah.
turning it off, or just swiping down and turning it off?
I turned my airplane mode off, which turns Wi-Fi off.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well.
Huh. Well, I got something for us while we're waiting.
Nice.
While we're waiting on Wi-Fi, is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Here we go. Maggie, turn it up.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's wet.
Oh my God.
It's wet
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. That's a lot. Also, I want to talk about while we're waiting. That's fine, Brett. We were in a bar the other night, and Brett was bawling. And so here's just a little clip of that.
Actual tears.
I said, Brett, love you. And he said, I'm just so proud of you guys.
I look over at him and I see the tears. I know those eyes. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And so I turned to Chelsea. Well, I gave him a hug, and then a couple more tears came out of his eyes. And I had to turn around and be like, Chelsea, Brett's fucking crying.
Yeah.
He cries every time he drinks.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, was he drunk?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, puking.
Yeah, it usually means I had a good time if I
And
puked.
he just said, I'm just so proud of you guys.
Just so proud of
Which
you.
is really sweet, Brett.
I
It
almost
is
cried
sweet.
just now.
But why do you have to be drunk to say it?
I feel like he
well,
says it. I
no,
hear
I
him
do,
say that a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
But he says it more in a bigger, deeper way when he's drunk. Yeah. But I feel like he has said that.
Or if he's super tired. Like one night he edited the podcast like all throughout the night, and the
This
next
is when
day,
I first started, yeah.
next day just crying, just like
Why?
Because I barely got it done. Like, I was stressed, man.
Well, we've got you on a deadline.
I know. Yeah.
The very first podcast we ever filmed and we're going to post, literally, day or two before, he's like, oh, I'm not going to have it done. We're going to have to post it late. And we said, absolutely not. We're not posting nothing late. Remember, you said
Nothing.
we're not posting anything late.
because start things and then like it's so hard for me to stay consistent because so much other shit happens in our lives, and I don't want the podcast to ever be like inconsistent.
Yes. Have it posted randomly just whenever it's done. No.
You know, I'm like, we have to be fair to our listeners, and just people are dedicating their time to be here, so
Right.
we need to fucking be consistent.
Right. And we have a week to get it done. So let's get it done when it's supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm. He did get thrown on the spot without knowing anything, but
He did. And
he's doing good.
Well, I said I could do it, so
Brett,
Yeah.
thanks for
hey,
believing in me.
Brett, we're proud of you.
you're
Oh,
doing
thanks.
good.
Thank you.
You have done very good.
Should we have a team meeting real quick? Or?
Hey, Maggie's doing good too.
Yeah.
Dude, Maggie's doing great.
Plugging in those
Thank you.
sound bits and shit.
Everyone's doing great, to be honest with you.
All right,
Hey, great
we're back.
job. Oh, we're back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we were on a roll there.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sorry.
have this big blister on my toe. Oh, when I was younger, I used to make my friends stick their fingers in my blisters on my toes.
And what would they do? Just keep it there and just hold it?
Because, you know, I'd get big ones from dance and sports, and I'd be like, look at this blister. And then once it would pop, I'd be like, stick your finger in there.
Oh,
And then she sent me, one of the girls I used to do it to, she sent me a picture of a toe with a blister with Skittles packed in it the other day.
and said, miss you.
She's like, this made me think of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Hey, honey's bacteria here.
Yeah.
All right. All right, we're ready if that Wi-Fi's ready. Hit it.
Hey, honeys. So just a quick thought. I was listening to, I think it was episode 40, and we were talking about that Mormon chick's butthole that only likes anal and Paige said something like, "Oh gosh, I've seen buttholes like that." So it made me think. One time I stumbled upon on Twitter, which is just wild. If you really let yourself explore Twitter, it's wild. But it's this guy, it's Double Dick Dude. I think he changed his handle to just like @diphallic dude. But he's got 2 wieners, and they're it's not like one normal wiener and like a nugget hanging off the side. It's 2 full-size wieners. And he's got a butthole that looks like a freaking deep sea creature. So hop on Twitter, see if you can find him. I haven't looked him up in a while. I used to airdrop pictures of his butthole to people during lecture in pharmacy school, and I never got caught. But yeah, look him up. Check out that butthole. It's pretty frightening. And also, just one other thing, Brett, you had said something about you think that you come like 4 tablespoons, and I'm going to tell you, you don't. You don't do that. I'm a pharmacist, and I measure stuff when I'm making drugs all the time. 4 tablespoons is 60 mLs, my dude. No, it's not. Hang on. It's 15 ml. That's 60. 60 mLs. That's 60 milliliters of cum. So if you measure that out, you do not come 60 mLs. I promise you. Okay? Pull it up. I'm going to give you at most 7 cc, 7 to 10 cc's on a good day if you haven't like nut in like 4 or 5 days. And if it is 60 mLs and you're having sex on a regular basis, then Lord have mercy. I feel sorry for you, Paige. You'd be dripping forever. Anyway, okay, I got to go into work. I got a patient coming in. So I got to go. Love you guys. Bye.
I'm obsessed with this person.
I have to go. I have a patient coming in.
Brett, you do not come 4 tablespoons.
She says, I'll give you a 7 cc to 10 cc.
I love that she was so sure about it.
Oh, yeah.
First off, we got a lot to unpack here. To me, 4 tablespoons of cum does not seem like a lot, but apparently that's a lot.
I would say it's a lot. I say 1 tablespoon's reasonable.
I mean, you saw it the other day when it plopped on the ground.
Oh my God,
dude! It was nasty.
That was about 60 mLs, right? 4 tablespoons.
It flopped on the ground. Like, have you ever watched Flubber?
Did it flop out of you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What else would it come out of? But
we're in the shower.
So he's like, oh yeah, you know, it helps your period if I come in you.
He's just trying to.
Of course it does, Brett. It helps you if I come in you.
Had the worst period of my life.
I have a large prostate.
Huh?
Runs in the family. Yeah.
Huh?
My grandpa has one. Yeah. My dad. Yeah.
It was like
Brett, lean back.
Chelsea. Flubber.
I'm gonna fucking.
It landed and shook like Jello.
Oh my God!
Did it make the slapping sound?
Yeah, it did. And then like it doesn't even budge when the water from the shower hits it. It doesn't budge.
That shit was sticky.
Oh, so thick. He has to get his foot and move it down the drain, and we have to like press it through the waffle stopper.
I'm going to fucking puke. Brett's just laughing.
Thick ass cum.
I'll just have to prove it, I guess, somehow. Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
And then they said, what's this about a guy with 2 dicks? I gotta look that up.
I'm trying to find pictures,
With a creature asshole?
2 dicks. Guy with 2 dicks.
She said his name was what?
Diphallic dude.
What's diphallic mean?
2 dicks.
It does mean
Phallic,
that?
I think, is like another word for dick. Yeah. Like a phallic symbol.
The more you know.
Could you imagine going on a date and this dude's like, by the way, I've got 2 dicks.
Dude, I'd get my double pin.
I would be like, okay.
Now that's a double pin I could understand.
But what if the other person doesn't want double pin and you can only use one of your dicks and the other one's just flopping there? You know, that'd be weird.
Or what if one of them gets hard and one of them doesn't and it's just there?
I wonder if they both come.
We gotta look this motherfucker up.
Yeah,
so
did
many
you find
questions.
I have my internet off,
Wi-Fi.
so yeah. But trust me, I will be looking.
Phallic means erect penis.
Good to know. Phallic.
Cool.
Could you get phallic for me? And
Honey-
then I wonder if one can get up and one can't.
Honey, I'm phallic.
I'm
Get
phallic.
in here.
Hurry.
God.
Come ride this phallic dick.
I loved this call. Thank you so much for calling in. I loved this call.
I'm going to be creeping on that guy's Twitter.
Got a patient, gotta go.
He needs an OnlyFans.
Oh, I bet he...
He's probably got one.
If he's posting on Twitter, he's posting on OnlyFans.
I hope.
We gotta look this motherfucker up.
The things you could do.
Hey, honey's 2 dicks here. Double pin. One person double pin. That's what he's doing. That's what you gotta do.
It's your dream guy. Double pin.
Hey, have you ever been with 2 dicks?
You been with 2 guys at once? Matter of fact, yeah, I have.
Oh
Wow. All right, boo.
Love ya.
What up, slits? I said slits, not sluts. All right, I got a story. I'm watching the newest podcast, and I only heard the caller about 2 seconds and talk about an STD, and you got to hear this. So, I was 22. Oh, I don't want to give away too much information. Oh well. I started seeing this guy. I met him off Tinder, and we were just like hooking up, friends with benefits type thing. And I was always kind of like, man, I'm gonna be careful and use condoms and whatnot. And so I used a condom with him for like 2-3 times, and then we just said fuck it. After that, I'm on birth control. Oh fuck, I'm fucking this call up right now. I'm sorry, I'm high, honeys. Anyways, long story short, dudes end up having like 3 other girlfriends, gave me herpes, and is a sex offender.
Ooh.
And has like 3 sex offender charges, like this whole like other life. And I ended up meeting with the girl, one of his girlfriends, and she's the one that actually told me. She's like, oh yeah, he gave me herpes. Did he give you herpes? And I had no idea, so I went and got tested. And so now I just tell my friends that every single person you fuck, just every single person you fuck, make sure you get tested before and after, and you gotta see fucking proof that they're clean, because, can I swear? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, you guys say cunt and stuff. What the fuck? But you gotta see the proof, because fuckers lie. They lie out here. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm clean, I just got tested. Don't trust a hoe. Alright, also, I don't laugh at the serious calls, but I fucking love when people are like dead serious, like having a terrible time, and they still muster up their little, oh yeah. Alright, love you, honeys. Bye.
Honeys love you.
We love that too.
That's one of our favorite fucking things.
Mm-hmm. They'll be like on the verge of crying. Oh yeah.
Because they'll call in with a serious, emotional, sad, or whatever question, and you think like that's gonna be it, and then you get a little, oh yeah, and it makes me so fucking happy.
And it kind of is like validation, like, okay, they're okay.
Yeah.
For the end of the call.
Yeah. I love that she notices that, because we love it, dude.
Love that.
Yeah, hey, honeys, don't trust these hoes. Make sure they're getting tested. Make sure, you're wrapping it up. I mean...
Not only that, make sure maybe you Google the person. If you didn't even know he had 3 sex offender charges, so maybe just type in Google URL.
Yeah.
Find an image.
Sometimes you're so horny, you just...
fly past it.
Yeah, which happens. You can't, but yeah, you're right.
Because, anybody could just make a profile.
Yeah, that's true. Be careful out there, guys.
Yeah, what sketches me out is you only have to put your first name, huh?
On the dating apps.
Is it first, last?
I bet it's first because of like people's safety for their last name.
Yeah.
Do you put your last name on Tinder?
I understand that, but it's just kind of like it could go both ways.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm scared of my safety, so I'm not. But it's like, you kind of should know the first and last name of the person you're going to go.
That's right.
Get your slit licked by.
She said slit lick or what'd she say? Slit. Hey, slits.
Hey,
Aww,
slit.
I noticed that right away.
We need a cute little sign that says, hey, slits.
It's just slits right here or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's 3 slits in this room. Well, Brett counts because he has a clit on his ass.
Wow.
We have-
Shit.
we
Four
have-
slits.
That's some trauma.
We have 4 slits in this room.
It's fucking funny.
Thank you, honeys.
Yeah, be careful though. Those STDs show proof. How many free trial subscriptions end up costing you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, long after forgetting to cancel? Fight back against scammy subscriptions with Truebill. Truebill is the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you do not need, want, or just simply forgot about. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill. Because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly simple. Just link your accounts, and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in one tap. And your Truebill concierge is there when you need them to cancel your unwanted subscriptions, so you don't have to. I find myself just tapping, yes, I accept, and I don't realize that I will be charged. So thank you, Truebill, for saving me from getting charged from these unwanted subscriptions that I forgot that I even signed up for. Truebill has over 2 million users and has helped them save over $100 million. Like Jennifer B., who says, with your help, our family has saved $587 a year on unnecessary subscriptions. I really didn't understand how Truebill could help me until we decided to save for a very large home purchase. Don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at Truebill.com/viral. Go right now. Truebill.com/viral. Could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/viral.
Hey, honeys. First off, I just want to say, love you girls so much. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You brighten my day, and I know you brighten everyone else's day too who watches and listens to your podcast. No, I want to tell you a story that I found out like a week ago. I would have said it sooner, but anyway. So I found out that my older brother, who has a wife, has 3 children. He likes to put bars of soap up his ass. And I'm telling you, a whole bar of soap. Not half of one, not a tiny little chunk of it, a whole fucking bar of soap he likes to put up his ass. Now, I only found this out because his wife told me when she was drunk, and I was at their house celebrating his birthday, and we were just randomly talking, fucking around, and all of a sudden she's just like, your brother put soap up his ass. And I was like, oh, okay. Really? What? I was so confused. So, it was like a week later. We were all sober, obviously. I actually texted him and confronted him about it. I was like, hey, your wife told me that you put bars of soap up your ass. And he was like, yeah, I like how it stings. I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? He said he likes how it stings. He said it feels good. He likes the stinging part of it.
Oh.
And he likes that the soap lingers in his ass after he's done using it. And I'm just like, you like the fact that the soap is in your ass, you like that it stings? Because you know when you put soap in your vagina, you know, if you put it like a little too much, it stings. Like, it's not a good sting. But he really likes that sting for his ass. So, I just wanted to say that. That was probably the weirdest thing that I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. Sorry if I rambled. Sorry if I told the story very, terribly. I just wanted to tell you girls that. So, thank you. I love you guys so, so much. You have no idea. Oh, yeah?
Honeys love you. Hey, honeys. Soap brother ass here.
She's got to re-nickname him Sting. Don't you think?
Please do that. Please do that. Please do that. That was genius, Paige.
Oh, man. I'm just wondering, how does he get that out?
Probably just squats and pushes it like cum.
Squats and put. Oh.
The fact that when she first said, first off, I love the fact that she called him out and was like, hey, I heard you stick bars of soap in your ass. But the fact that when she first said that, my first thought was, God, doesn't it sting and hurt? And then she said that's what he likes. But yeah, why the whole bar? That's gotta hurt because a bar of soap is not perfectly round. It's got it's
like rectangular.
Yeah, that must hurt.
He needs like almost a sphere.
Yeah,
cylinder.
Like a popsicle.
A little push
soap.
pop.
Yeah, a push pop soap would be perfect. I'm sure they sell those on Etsy. Some sort of homemade soap.
Just peg the guy.
That's true. That's what he's wanting. And the fact that the wife knows about this, he ain't keeping no secrets. He's like, listen, I like a sting in my ass. And everybody's going to fucking know.
Dude.
I bet he lets it melt down a little bit, though.
Ooh.
Right, don't ever say that again.
Down, gets all sudsy and just slips out.
And he loves the fact that he can feel it after. Like the sting stays after. Wow.
That can't be healthy.
No.
I mean,
it's probably not natural. It's probably dial.
Extra sting.
No, he's using that fucking
Ivory.
Irish Spring
Irish
shit.
Spring.
He wants it to burn.
Wow.
Burn, baby, burn. And the wife gets drunk and tells people.
That's funny. That'd be me. That'd be me saying on this podcast, hey guys, guess what Greg's been doing?
Putting soap in his ass.
Yeah, why is it not one little piece? He likes the feel of it being in there, which, I mean, people like,
Probably jacks off while the soap is in his ass.
I don't know. I've never heard of the soap, a whole bar of soap up there, but that's wild.
I hate when soap gets underneath my fingernails, bar soap. So I was just thinking of him like trying to finger it out.
I bet you he does not finger it out. I bet you all you guys do is push it out like a fart and the motherfucker slips.
Don't you know the wife is like, that's his bar of soap. Don't ever use that bar of soap.
Yes.
She has her own bar.
She gets in the shower and she sees a fresh soap that's been opened and she looks at it and knows what just happened.
Oh, God.
I think it's kind of cool. What a cool dude.
No judgment here.
Like the sting.
No.
That family is cool because... think of that trifecta.
The family's cool because she fucking reached out and goes, hey, I heard.
Heard you like the sting.
That's what's fun.
And he's probably used to it because the wife's probably told other people.
Dude, and he fucking responded. He didn't go, oh, she's lying. I never know. He goes, I like the sting.
I want to know what he looks like.
I bet he's hot as fuck.
That's what I'm thinking.
I bet he's fucking hot.
Oh my gosh. We need to freaking go back through the pod, find the fucking numbers of old callers, get info on them, and go back to some old calls.
Well, that's
Don't you think?
I would love to. People ask for that. I've seen comments like, you guys need to update on this person, that person. Mm-hmm. It's so hard because we number one have that we get like on average 4,000 calls a week or something like that. We get thousands of calls a week. It's hard to keep track. We have reached back out to people and we never hear back. So it's like we kind of gave up.
It is hard keeping track of so many different people. But damn, dude, sometimes I just want some endings.
I'm same, and I know everybody listening is the same.
Yeah.
But you don't really need an ending with this story. You just need to get them some soap for Christmas.
But I'd want to know the soap, how it comes out bad.
Yeah.
And what brand?
Yeah, what brand we need.
See, I would like to know that as well.
Maybe if the listeners are still, the callers are listening, then they could just write us and just be like, hey, this is the brand, this is a picture of him.
Post it on the pod Instagram.
And also, some people don't want to be involved in an update because we reached out and spoke with those two girls that the friend would taste her pussy before she went on a date. and we got in contact with them, and one of them, the girl who did it, either the girl who did it or the girl who received it. If you guys don't remember, several pods ago, there was a caller who said that her friend,
The boss called
and said she worked with her, something about, I can't remember exactly what it was, something about before this girl went on a date, she would let her friend taste her pussy to see if it tasted good for the guy. And this was the craziest thing I ever heard. So we put out feelers, like, we need to talk to these people. They reached out. We were corresponding DM. The girl was totally willing. Something happened. Her boyfriend got mad. They didn't want to have anything to do with it anymore. They basically were like, we don't want to update. We don't want to, so.
It stirred up some beef.
It stirred up some beef, I believe, because I don't think the boyfriend knew.
The boyfriend didn't know the taste test was happening. So he was kind of, like,
Yeah.
How did he find out?
the podcast probably.
Well, I think they told. I surely he didn't listen to the podcast and be like, wait, could that be my girl? That could have been anyone.
I think he overheard or found out somehow. Probably because they were all going to call back in and tell us more.
Yeah. So sometimes people don't want to be updated. It's hard to get in contact with people. So yeah, it'd be, in a perfect world, we would love to do that. But hey, honeys, you there?
Hey, honeys.
Us here.
Us right here.
All right, Brett, we're ready for the next call. My
Hi,
man.
honeys. Lucy Goosey here. I just wanted to call in and let you know that, like a lot of other women who listen to your podcast, you convinced me to do anal, and after a lot of tequila shots, I did it with my husband of 9 years. And now, every time we have sex and he's on top, well, not every time, but twice now, I fart. Just a little bit, not a lot. But has anybody else noticed that their butt's looser since doing it? I don't know what I did, but I wish I could take it back. Yeah.
Oh,
Bye.
yeah. Hey, honeys, Amy here.
I wish I could take it back.
Wait, she said we talked her into it? We convinced her?
I do want to say, like, we give out our kind of own advice, just what we would do in a situation, what we have done. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, if we're like, oh, try out anal, say yes to shit. Like, you don't have to go do anal the next night with your husband.
Watch somebody make a compilation of us in the past going, yeah, go do anal. Try it. You're going to want to try it. Go do it with your husband. Like, watch. We don't know if we said that, but they'll find.
Well, we say, oh, just try it once. Well,
and I'm glad you went out there and you did something different. Now, I've done anal. I don't do anal on a regular basis, but I don't know, once a year, once every couple of years. I've never... My anal hole always goes back to what it was. It's never stays stretched.
Your darker circle.
Yeah.
My darker circle stayed tight.
I never started farting after or nothing, so...
He must have a thick-ass dick.
Either he's got a huge cock, or that could be a coincidence.
Stop.
I'm being serious. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I hope so. If you've had anal since this podcast, let us know if you started farting.
Yeah. Because
Maybe you lodged some air up there.
Could,
A lodge.
Lodge.
I don't even know what to say. She said, I wish I could take it back.
I tried anal because of you guys, and now I wish I could take it back. Anal.
Oh my God.
I tried anal. You guys convinced me to try anal, and it was the worst mistake of my life.
Oh boy. That makes me think, like, we're like, oh yeah, mushrooms, this, that. Just do your own research before, because I don't want to be out there.
Well, did you like the anal? Did he like it? I mean, they only did it once, so I guess not. It's not for me regular, but my hole does not stay open.
I thought she said they did it a couple times.
Yeah, they did
since
it a
then.
couple times.
Oh, she said that she farted a couple times after.
They did it 2 times.
Oh.
And she's been farting.
She's been
when they fuck
farting.
now.
That would, be quite something. Every time you get a pump.
Yeah. Honeys, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. But
Lay off the Annie.
Just no more Annie for you guys, okay? No more Annie.
oh my
Love
gosh.
you.
Love you, honeys. Love you, Lucy.
Hi, British Rockfucker here. Love the podcast and have a question for y'all. So imagine you were going to be stranded on a desert island on your own. You cannot pack anything electrical. You can't take batteries. So that Satisfyer Pro's got to stay home. What are you going to take? What could you not live without? That's the first question. Secondly, you know the bit where you're doing the demon that's fucking? I'd love you to do that in an English accent. Absolutely love the podcast. You crack me up, and I just think you're brilliant. So keep on keeping on, girls. Oh, yeah?
I love you. I love her, and I love that I talked about loving British rock fuckers, and I said that I hate when people say the word batteries, but not if it's in a British accent. Because she said it cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's, someone else.
Batteries.
That was cute, batteries.
Batteries.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love her.
But if you're not British,
right.
it hits different.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so what would we take?
No electric, nothing electric, she said. Nothing like that.
In one item? I guess a fucking, boy. Guess some.
I would probably take a knife. What?
Yeah, I'd take a, fucking.
Machete?
Machete. Yeah, is it called a machete? Or an axe? I'd take an axe.
An axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'd take some sort of, I would probably take an axe too. Because think about it, you can hunt for food.
Light a fire,
and cut down stuff for shelter.
Yeah,
with
build
a
a
knife,
house.
with a axe or machete, axe, knife, something along those lines.
That guy on TikTok, he has his axe. He makes those cabins. Damn.
I know who you're talking about.
That kind of gets me throbbing.
Jacob something?
Mm-hmm.
Is that who you're talking about? I forgot yeah.
Him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did you know she used to live at the Playboy Bunny Mansion and stuff?
I remember her on Girls Next Door.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And now she's just out there. She's like, I used to live at the Playboy Mansion. Now I can barely go to the store without social anxiety.
Oh.
I'm like, same.
Oh, really?
Well, not really, but sometimes I don't feel like going out and chit-chatting all the time. I have to, be prepared.
Yeah. I feel you. 100%.
Yeah.
Her second request, do you want to do it? Todd and Damien?
Yeah.
Except
Or
this-
did you want to do a British act? How are we doing it?
Or we'll do, yeah. I'll do the British accent and you be Damien or what.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. God, how do I do a British accent while fucking?
Why don't you both do the British accent?
Who's fucking me?
That was good, Maggie.
Who's back there?
Y'all go for it.
Me.
No, you do it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get into my British accent first because I'm kind of nervous here. Here we go. Ready?
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Give me 10 seconds of it.
Okay, I'll be here stroking my cat.
Oh my God. Oh, someone is putting a huge cock inside of my tight slit. Oh my God, who is that?
Me.
Who's me?
Turn around.
Oh, I'm turning. Who is that? Oh my goodness, you're
Damien.
fucking me.
Slit so
Oh my
tight.
God, you're making my pussy cream. Who is that?
Damien.
Oh, Damien. Oh, Damien, you're going to make me come, Damien.
Thank you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh.
Thank you.
Holy shit. I love it.
I did it good, didn't I?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, y'all were both really good.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Very believable.
She's going to be happy with that.
Oh.
Let us know. Did you like that?
I liked that.
Yeah, me too.
That felt good.
That felt real good. I look real good today.
All right. I love that call, too. Thank you so much. We love our British rock fuckers, we love wherever you're from. We love you.
Love you.
2 more calls.
All right.
Hi, honeys. Champion here. I'm just playing this round of Sequence. I don't know if you guys have ever played Sequence, but I've got the Dogs edition. You should look it up. It's really fun. And I just won probably my 100,000th game in a row. And I was just wondering if you guys had a favorite board game. Do you guys like to play board games, or do you have like a game that you play regularly and keep score and, get actually mad when you lose? Because, just curious.
You need some medication for
Let me know. Let me know.
Whatever.
Did he say she needs some medication for her diarrhea?
She hurries and hangs up
The
the
fact
phone.
that she was like, all right, let me know. I love them.
Fuck.
That was hilarious.
The guys always talking in the back of calls is fucking funny.
Let's reenact what just happened. You be her. Ready?
Do you guys like any board games?
Hey, you need some medicine for your diarrhea?
Yeah, so let me know. Just screaming in the back.
I
Do
love
you think
them.
he knew she was on the phone?
Yeah, he was fucking
Okay.
with her. No doubt. He was fucking with her.
I love Sequence though.
What sequence?
It's this board game and you try to get 5 in a row, like put your little pieces on there. It's kind of like tic-tac-toe, but a bigger version. And you can get 5 in a row, like going any direction. It's fun.
Well, we all love playing games. Like I don't play a ton of board games, but we love card games. We play Uno. We play
and we get in fights over Uno. We're always fighting with Brett.
Yeah.
Well, Brett gets in fights.
He just is like, I feel like you guys are cheating. Okay, let's go over the rules again. Like, we're constantly looking up the fucking rule book on Uno.
And we're not cheating on Uno. He will get so mad. And I stopped playing with him for a while. Remember?
Mm-hmm. My mom stopped playing board games with him.
It's bad.
Jazz, my sister, stopped playing board games with him. I wonder who the problem is.
Remember that game, Yoo-Hoo?
No.
Yoo-Hoo?
When we were little?
It's not Yahtzee?
Or Yahoo?
That's what I was thinking, Yahtzee.
No.
No?
It was that board game and you had the marbles.
Yeah, that's Yahtzee.
Not Mancala?
No, it's Yoo-Hoo.
Yoo-Hoo.
Yeah, I used to play that with my
I don't know.
It's an old
Yoo-Hoo?
game.
What about it?
We played it
yeah.
all the time.
Oh,
what about it?
What about
It's
it?
from Oklahoma.
We we love playing games around here.
Sequence is a fucking fun one, though.
I need to play that.
Yeah, you got to play that one. And then
We need to get a poker game going.
left, right,
It's called
center's
Wahoo.
fun.
Wahoo.
Wahoo?
Yeah.
Yes, Maggie.
I was like, isn't Yoo-Hoo a drink?
Yeah.
Our grandma used to make us play that game daily with her.
Fun. I
Well,
love board games.
I do too, and we do play a lot of them. We need to play more. We've been so busy, but honestly, like if you don't play board games or card games in your family or what, I think you should.
Yeah. Remember the adrenaline of Hungry Hippo?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get that last bite.
We need to get an Uno game going.
Gosh, Uno, Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Yahtzee, my mom loved Yahtzee.
Really?
So we would always play that. So many games. Damn.
That way, when someone asks me if I'm a gamer, I can say yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. All right, Brett, roll it.
Hey, honey. Bad communicator here. So I wanted to call. I'm outside, actually. Hopefully y'all can hear me over the wind and everything. I'm outside walking my dog, but basically I have always been bad at communication ever since I was a kid. Like I wouldn't tell my parents my plans. I would always wait till the last second to tell them where or who I was hanging out with and omit little details and come up with little white lies for like no reason other than like my parents were pretty strict and I felt like just not telling them certain stuff was easier than dealing with a million questions or being judged or forbidden from being allowed to do things. And a lot of the time I got caught and got in trouble anyways, which led to me hiding even more stuff. So fast forward to now, I'm a whole adult and I still have so much trouble communicating and still find myself like omitting and waiting to the last second to communicate important stuff to other people. And I stress myself out because I feel like I'm dropping bombs on people all the time. Like, for example, I start a new job on Monday, and I haven't even told my family or my partner that I've accepted an offer. You know, I don't know why. I just find it so difficult to communicate important information to other people, and I think I still have, like, an underlying fear of the same judgment / questioning / getting in trouble for my decisions that I, you know, experienced when I was a kid. Just wondering if you guys have ever dealt with this kind of issue, like having trouble communicating with others. And, you know, I know how important communication is, and I value it when others communicate with me. I just have so much anxiety about, you know, like breaking the news about my life or my thoughts or feelings to other people who are close to me, you know. So I just wanted to ask your advice, honeys. Love you.
Love you, honeys.
I think she's right, though. Like
she knows.
Yeah, she is fearing because her parents were fucking strict and probably judged her on everything she ever said or did.
She seems very in tune with herself and very intelligent, and she's been obviously thinking about this for a long time. And as soon as she said that, as soon as she said, I think it's because, you know, of my childhood. She knows exactly what that issue is, and it makes sense.
Anybody who judges you, it's hard to go out and tell them anything. That's why I feel like parents should be totally transparent, like, you know, transparent with their kids instead of like, oh my God, I can't believe you, like freaking out at them.
They're not going to want to tell you anything.
They will not tell you anything.
Right.
And they'll hide everything from you, and it will push them away from you. I've seen it happen to so many of my friends.
Oh, yeah, me too. For me personally, she was asking if, you know, if we've dealt with that. If anything, I probably over-communicate.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably shut up.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I've always been very good at communicating. I've always been good at, especially with, you know, me and Greg, we communicate. Oh, man, I'm brutally honest with him. He's brutally honest with me. There's no...
In your relationship,
you
communicate well.
Oh, very big time.
Yeah.
If anything, if someone could say, what's the strongest point of y'all's marriage, I'd say communication. Yeah, I've never had issues or problems with communicating, to be honest with you.
Parents are so different, though. I feel like they will always have something to say, or not like a decision or this or that, but it's like they're not there to control you anymore, so.
Right.
Fuck 'em.
I wonder how her husband takes.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Oh, honeys.
Sometimes it's so hard to go out and say things, though, too, because sometimes it is easier not dealing with people's judgment, and you're like...
Or asking questions, or, you know,
That's why you have to have good-ass, solid friends who will talk to you rather than judge you.
100%.
Gotta find that group.
100%.
I was that way, I would say, probably like 4 years ago. Just kind of like not wanting to really communicate.
Not a good communicator?
Well, just, gosh, because of that same shit.
Really?
Just like anything, just
really?
Just people coming, clapping back or saying their whatever they think, and then it's just like, all right.
Might as well just keep quiet, you thought?
Might as well just do it, and they'll see it online.
Yeah. Well, what made you... I don't feel like you're that way now. What made you get better or get...
Well, it could even be with anything. Just like even saying how you feel to somebody or anything. It's just... It takes a lot to say how you truly feel. Even if you're frustrated, if you're mad about something or anything, it's just like you just got to speak up now so it doesn't build up to something bigger. It's hard in that fucking moment, but you just have to do it. And then I feel like once you start doing it, you feel so much better and you start kind of sticking up for yourself in a way.
You're right.
So
that's good advice, honeys.
So just do it once and like see how it feels and just say it then.
Make a conscious effort to just do it slowly, maybe, you know, here and there. Just do it.
Yeah, something you don't want to tell anybody, tell them.
Yeah.
That could maybe help out.
100%. 100%. I love that I love that she was so, how do I put it? You know, like I said earlier, in tune. Like
Aware.
She's been thinking about this for a while. It's been a problem with her for a while. You can aware, yes. She's very aware of why she's doing the things that she's doing. And I feel like that's all you need. You need to, you know what I mean? Because if she was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, I feel like once you understand what the issue is, that's the hardest part. You're good from there.
You can solve the problem.
Yeah.
And you're probably helping out a lot of people right now, Colin, because they might not know why they are poor communicators.
That's true. They may be like, wow, that's true. I never thought about that as me as a kid or me, you know. That's very true.
Every time I talk, I hear the ringing.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
It's every time I talk, I hear it.
I haven't heard it once.
That was mine, and now I don't hear it. Why can't we have one pod where it goes flawless?
We'll all do better.
We try to do better every week, you guys.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, honeys. Good luck with everything. I hope it gets easier for you, and I hope you just do better.
Yeah. Thanks to all the callers and everyone else. And that was the last call, for real, for real?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, don't forget to follow our podcast page on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. It's The Viral Podcast. And comment and whatever else. And we'll pick the Rock Fucker of the Week.
Yep.
Weekly. Get you a free shirt here.
Yep. Yep.
And our number is
442-777-3331.
And always remember, you're doing great.
You're looking good.
And fuck what everybody else thinks.
Get ready. We're going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.